Now, we had a pretty large exchange closure that we did talk about last week, just to mention actually earlier in the week when we were talking about Caspa in particular and some of the reasons for the reduction in the price before, of course, now this bull run that we just saw, or not bull run, but this increase in price, right? This nice little uptick within Caspa before that. And this could have definitely influenced it, but why? What else has this influenced and why did this happen? Let's go ahead and see if we can figure it out. Hotbit exchange halts operations and urges users to withdraw their funds. Hotbit said decentralized exchanges are becoming more cumbersome and highlighted that it is, quote, unlikely to meet long-term trends, end quote. Ooh. Is this a bad thing or is this a good thing, right? When we start talking about wanting to fall back into the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, do we want to see failures of centralized entities? Or how much longer do we need centralized entities, I suppose, is the question. Because the question that I have is, how much longer are we participating within the traditional financial system, needing a centralized exchange to participate and move funds back and forth between? In an announcement, the exchange said that its operating conditions have deteriorated since a former member of its team was subjected to an investigation in August of 2022. According to the exchange, the probe forced it to stop its business for weeks. In addition, Hotbit also cited various incidents within the crypto space as contributors to its decline. The exchange cited the FTX collapse and the banking crisis that caused the USD coin depegging event as reasons for its deteriorating cash flow. Hotbit said that the incidents resulted in a continuous outflow of funds from centralized exchanges, which is interesting because if we talk about crypto Twitter and the encouragement that surrounds that, everybody is encouraged to outflow and pull off of centralized exchanges. So this isn't necessarily surprising, especially as people lose trust in the banking system, as well as if you lose trust in the banking system, especially the banks that have been failing tied to cryptocurrency, specifically cryptocurrency exchanges, then you thereby lose trust in centralized exchanges. And to protect your money, you pull out. This actually kind of snowballs the effect on the centralized exchanges and the banks that are pro-crypto, which does bring up a question of, was this the right move for cryptocurrency? Should this have been delayed or tried to be pushed off a little bit further so that there are still good inlets and outlets for cryptocurrency from the fiat system? I don't know. It's kind of an interesting topic, though. The exchange also blamed the repeated cyber attacks and the exploitation of, quote, project defects by malicious users, end quote, as reasons for its downfall. As the announcement came, several members of the community reported that they were unable to withdraw their funds from the exchange. Some also warned community members of phishing links and that pretend to be the official Hotbit exchange on Google. While Hotbit is taking its bow, other exchanges are carrying on, with some launching campaigns to fix the issues in the crypto industry. Crypto exchange Coinbase recently published a campaign to update the system. OKX took it a further step and it wants to rewrite the system entirely. Now, rewriting the system and fixing the system or updating the system doesn't really necessarily work, though, and that is the overarching top-down problem with cryptocurrency, that if you are a supporter of Bitcoin, crypto in general, you think this is the future, you have to realize that the reality of that is a certain amount of economic pain for that to come to fruition. And that is just going to be the case, and there's no really way around it, right? I'd like to say that you could have a completely painless transition from one system to the other, but historically that's never been true. That wasn't true with the agricultural revolution. That wasn't true with the industrial revolution. People suffered in all of these things. And so that will happen again with something as impactful as cryptocurrency could be. And so it's kind of like you have to go through the fire to reap the rewards. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.